It doesn't feel like...
Wait.
What is going on here? I don't want to say it.
What just happened?
Basically the owner just gave us like, I think she gave us some keropok, bro.
We thought it's just this eh.
Until this one,
Hi everybody, we have crossed the border yet again for another JB food guide, but this time I'm not alone! Okay, so today we are gonna go and check out some of the best breakfast spots here in JB and see what's worth crossing the border for at 8 AM. Let's go! Alright, so now we are at Dapo Khaleeda. Okay, we all ordered different things. Grace and I, we have satay chicken. Okay, and then Mel and Celeste, they have beef rendang. Yeah. Honestly, right, when it came, right, I was like, wow, it looks so goddamn good. And it comes with a side of curry, which I'm not too sure how it's gonna taste like, but I hope it's spicy. Yeah.
When we come in already, you can smell. You can smell the prata. Wow.
I have to say, right, if you like Dori prata and crispy prata, right, this is damn good. Together with the egg, right, the egg just like moists everything. And then the satay chicken, right, is the sweet kind. I touched my heart. I never seen satay chicken so chunky before in Singapore. How's the beef rendang?
It melts in your mouth.
Yes.
Really? Yes.
Very tender.
There's no gaminess to it. There's a bit of that spice, but I think this one can take.
Okay, now I'm gonna dip it in this sauce. It's not spicy at all. It's sweet. It's more on the sweeter side. And it's not as rich as like Singapore curry. This is a good first spot eh. And also, Dapo Khaleeda bosses are so nice because they saw us filming lah. They gave us a ton of food guys. So like, we're gonna enjoy the rest of the meal. Come here if you're near like Woodlands checkpoint. Now the crew is eating as well. They ordered so many eh. Yeah, but okay, honestly, how is the food?
really good. The prata is really doughy and crispy also, which I like.
It's yummy. Like usually I don't eat this. I'll just eat plain prata without this like egg. But it's actually surprisingly very nice.
I don't know whether it's a placebo effect, but I feel like just being in JB, the food just tastes 10 times better. Okay guys, so now we are at any Sammies. You can see it's actually very presentable, right? Let's try the soup first. Classic garlic toast with the creamy tomato soup. Whenever we do shoots, it takes a while because we need to shoot B-rolls, all that type of thing, right? So when that happens, the oil and the tomato like sort of separates. Right now, it does feel a little bit more oily than it should be, I feel.
In contrast, I really love the soup. I think the tomato taste is damn strong and I like the creaminess of the soup. Yeah, but I just realized that it's garlic bread. Quite interesting. Like I don't think I ate like sourdough garlic bread before. But when I ate it with the tomato soup, right, it elevated the flavor lah for sure.
If this was eaten straight away when served hot, I feel like this would be amazing.
For mine, right, the Turkish eggs. It's basically with Greek yogurt, chili oil, and a bit of smoked butter. But then once you dip the sourdough inside the spread, right, it's like a burst of flavor in your mouth. You can really taste the sourness of the bread. It isn't like just say that it's sourdough, but then it doesn't really taste like it, you know. I think the sambal chili, I have a feeling that it's like also their in-house one. It tastes a bit like lau Camar, but then like at the same time there's a very like strong flavor. And then when you dip it with everything, right, it actually works very well together. Like I didn't expect Greek yogurt and chili to mix together that well.
For the sourdough pancakes, it doesn't really taste much like sourdough. It kind of just tastes like the normal pancakes that I eat outside. Honestly, usually I will never put like the butter and like syrup on my pancakes. But just to try the miso butter, actually when I put them together, it makes the pancake actually much better. And the pancake is also very soft, which I like. I think the best part about this whole entire plate was the miso butter lah. It actually tastes very nice. It's a bit more savory and I like that the butter taste isn't very strong. Like I think the miso taste is a bit more stronger.
So basically in store, I think they sell kaya butter and miso butter as well as sambals.
Okay, shall we try the cheesecake?
Yes. Dessert
Take a bite together.
Cheers! The custard flavor really shines through. It really does live up to its name by the custard middle and like the texture of the cheesecake. It's really, really good.
I don't really like cream cheese, the flavor, but then this one really cannot taste it that strong. There's still a hint of it,
Correct.
but it's not like overwhelming to the point where like, I'm like get thrown off by it. Like it doesn't feel very like jalap.
Yes, correct.
The reason why we chose this place is also because like they offer their breakfast menu items for the entire day. You are those people who don't want to come here at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. like us. You can come at like 11 and still can get access to like all this food.
Okay, so our last meal is here. So here we are at our last location at Rasa and Coffee. I feel we should dig into the toast first, just because like I don't think we should leave out the toast for too long lah. The spreads that they use for the toast, right, is actually homemade. So the walnut spread here and the black sesame spread over here. I'm just not too sure if you can actually buy the spread lah. Having this walnut butter, right, is really good. The spread itself is not too thick. It's a thin layer. And you can taste the walnut all over. And I have to say the bread is really well toasted.
And the mochi, right, even though like we've been doing B-rolls and all, and it went a little cold, but it's still soft and stretchy. They actually gave so much sesame filling. It's not like creamy smooth, but there's like a little bit grainy texture inside.
Every single bite, I can get a lot of black sesame and a lot of the mochi also, which is very nice.
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the dumplings. We have chives pocket and we have beef and chives dumplings. And I have to say, this is the first time we're eating dumplings with Amira because it's very hard to find halal dumplings in Singapore. Like there are only a few places that do it.
I don't think I've eaten dumplings before in my life, so I don't know what to expect.
You should have the honors.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you should try this one, or the OG. So this is pan-fried dumpling.
I didn't expect it to be that juicy inside. The crispy bottom is nice, and the filling to skin ratio is good in my opinion.
The beef that I taste in here, right, is very similar to the beef that I taste in like the Chinese noodles.
Yes, that's
It's exactly those spices. You must just one mouth eat the whole thing. Then the juice explode in your mouth, right? Walao eh. The chives pocket got this smoky flavour. Yeah. Which I find it quite interesting because I don't really taste that in a dumplings. I mean, the only thing that I can compare it to is like the China chives pancake. But that one is totally different. That one is wrapped in almost like a bread. This one is wrapped in dumpling skin.
So if you're the kind of person that doesn't like the chive flavor, right, then this might not be for you because actually it's quite strong. But it's okay because you can try the other dumplings. They have other flavors also actually.
Yeah. Let's move on to the main. So the girls here are gonna target the garlic butter chicken rice, okay, and then we are gonna go for the fried chicken called mee siam. First of all, when this arrived, right, everybody was like, what the heck? Look at the size of that chicken! It's really damn good. The chicken, right, is so freaking tender. The juices, right, has the flavor. The skin is crispy and it might look very oily, but it's not. When you eat it together with the mee siam, right, the mee siam has that tanginess to it. So it's like all the flavors are balanced in my mouth, right? And then when I ate it, the papadum,
And also because just now I tried with a bit of the sambal chili, right? The sambal chili is the sweet kind. For me, I cannot really take spice, but this one can.
Okay, when this garlic butter chicken rice bowl arrived, right, it smelled very rich. So I'm hoping that it will taste the same as well.
I think what really stands out in this dish is the garlic butter chicken itself. Because the sauce, right, I thought it was gonna be like, if you eat too much, then you will get gelato of it. But it's actually quite good and there's like a little bit of a punch to it.
It's definitely way more on the buttery side. I don't really taste much of the garlic lah, to be very, very honest.
I feel like the sauce that they have at the bottom, right, it will really like overpower, especially like the rice and then everything, right? But maybe because like the piece that I ate, right, they have like garlic chunks on top, if you can see. It's more garlic butter lah. They do have a very extensive menu. So if you don't want breakfast stuff, never mind, they have mee siam for you. You don't want mee siam, they have Western food. You don't want Western food, they got desserts, they have sides, they have Chinese food. Anything that you want, all in one.
We are back in the office. Yay! It's the next day. We were too tired to shoot outro. Honestly, yesterday all the places that we explored in JB, right, were really, really good. But if you can only choose one place to eat at for the next 72 hours, what place will you choose?
I would choose the last location, Rasa and Coffee.
Me too. Because they have such an extensive menu. They have like from local food to Western food to Chinese food, also dumplings, that I think you can survive a 72-hour challenge.
Same. If it's 72 hours, I would choose there. But if it's like my top choice, I would say I would want to go back to Dapo Khaleeda. I love the crispy prata, and then I love the eggs on top, and I love the beef rendang.
Everything was so well cooked. Their sunny side up was like consistent for every plate that they sent out. That's the biggest chicken chunks I've ever seen for satay chicken. Seriously, I've never seen such big chicken chunks for satay before. Anyways, if you enjoy breakfast like we do, okay, head over to all these JB spots and let us know which one is your favourite. And you never know, maybe we might do an episode at the Tuas site, because I feel like not a lot of people explore the Tuas site enough. So thank you for watching this episode of Eatbook Overseas Guide.
And if you like this video, you can watch more over there.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.